This is the most stunning update on Timothy Busfield's case yet, and the stakes just went up. Standing at a podium in Albuquerque, New Mexico, prosecutors said they are prepared to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that the Hollywood actor is guilty as charged.
We don't bring cases forward. We don't agree to prosecute any case unless we believe beyond a reasonable doubt that we can convict him.
Just hours after Busfield appeared in court in an orange jail jumpsuit, the district attorney, for the first time, laid out how the case unfolded, where it's headed next, and why prosecutors say the allegations are stronger than the public realizes.
Anyone with information about this should please contact law enforcement, please. The defendant is currently charged with 2 counts of criminal sexual contact of a minor, child under 13, and 1 count of child abuse. Under New Mexico law, each count of criminal sexual contact carries up to 6 years of incarceration, and child abuse carries up to 3 years. Our job is to hold people accountable, and that's what we do. And obviously, I have personally tried cases involving child abuse and sexual assaults, and we focus on that in a big way in this office. We hold everybody accountable, and they're extremely serious.
Is there any sense of a court date that has been set, or is that still being discussed?
So, again, just to kind of talk about that specifically. So the pretrial detention motion that's going to be heard is the first next thing that's going to happen. That's January 20th at 2 p.m. in front of Judge Murphy. Next, after that, we'll be bringing formal charge. After that hearing, we'll be bringing formal charges. Then he'll be arraigned. Then a pretrial conference, or a scheduling conference, if you will be set, in which deadlines and dates will be established by the court, and part of that will include a trial setting. So we don't know that yet. I will tell you that overall, most of the time, these type of cases take between 1 year and 18 months to complete, and I don't see why this shouldn't reflect the same kind of time frame. But again, I don't speak for judges and their dockets. They get to speak for themselves on that.
On January 20th, is there a chance that he will be released?
That's completely up to the judge. That is absolutely right. There is a chance that he'll be released. That decision will be made by the judge. We are filing a pretrial detention motion, and our concerns are articulated in that, why we are asking the court to hold the defendant detained pending trial. It's pretty much laid out in that pretrial detention motion, and I would direct you to see what the reasons are for that, to that document, to see what the reasons are.
So will you fight that he be detained?
Excuse me?
Will you suggest that he should be detained?
Oh, we already, the prosecution, the state of New Mexico has already filed that motion to detain him. Yes.
Can you talk about any of the previous history for Mr. Busfield?
No, but I won't do that right now. I will tell you that some of that is outlined in the documents that have been filed in court. Yes.
Can you tell us about your department that handles this type of case, highlighting how many people that go after predators and then people that group children?
I'll just tell you in general about my office. We have close to, I think, 120 prosecutors in this office. We have some of the most amazing, fantastic prosecutors who have done it many years, including child abuse and child sexual assaults. I'm very proud of them. They do hard work, and they bring justice for the people of this county. And they do great work. And I have been able to try cases with them as co-chairs in the courtroom, and I'm constantly impressed by their professionalism and their abilities in a courtroom. Yes.
You guys are requesting that he stays locked up during these court proceedings. Usually that's out of safety concerns for himself or other people. What is it about Timothy Busfield that makes you concerned if he is released?
Just to be clear, we file motions routinely on cases like this that have the same type of charges. This is something we do, and it's not specific to this case. This is, it may be in some respects, but overall, this is what we do. We ask for pretrial detention motions in cases like this, and certainly that is what we're doing in this case. Pretrial detention motions in general are filed because the DA's office believes that for the safety of the community's sake, it is important that they remain in custody because of the danger to the community, and no reasonable conditions can be set to guarantee that safety for the community. That's why we have filed our pretrial detention motions in cases across the board, and we file a lot of them. I think over last year we had over 800 defendants detained pretrial. In New Mexico, some time ago, we changed our bail system. We no longer really have the normal bail system. It's either you're in or you're out. And if you're out, it means the judge has determined that they can be conditions of release that can be fashioned, that will secure the safety of the community. If you're not out, then there's not, at least in the judge's opinion, there's not things that can be put in place to preserve the safety of the community.
And DA Bregman, Timothy Busfield is defending himself, going on camera saying that these are all lies. How confident are you that this case is solid?
Well, listen, this, I'll just talk in general, and I think you'll hear my answer on that. I don't specifically, this office, we have a very clear, high standard of professionalism. We don't bring cases forward. We don't agree to prosecute any case unless we believe beyond a reasonable doubt that we can convict them.
No doubt?
Beyond a reasonable doubt, is what I said.
Do you have any doubts?
So I'm not going to get into that kind of an answer. We are going to argue and provide evidence to a jury of his peers in the future, and we'll wait till then to comment. Okay. Yes?
Mr. Bregman, is there any statement that you would like to say to any victims or potential victims that may come forward?
No, listen, in general, not specifically even to this case whatsoever, of course we want victims and survivors to always contact this office. We have a very large victims advocate unit here in this office. We're very proud of the work we do with all types of victims. But I would encourage, as I said earlier, anyone with information about this should please contact law enforcement, please.